So we're here with Blake Foster. If you don't recognize you
That's
probably,
because I was a kid on the
you're
show.
a kid. He plays the Blue Turbo Ranger, as all of you know. When he morphed, he would grow into the size the man he is now.
Yeah.
This is actually him from the future. He goes back in time to film Turbo.
Exactly. I was just gonna say. Now when I morph, I shrink.
All right, hey Blake Foster, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing really good. I got to meet 3 Rangers. It's more than
It's not every day that you get to meet 3 Rangers in Imperial Valley.
No, never.
That's why when the promoter hit me up, he was like, "Yo, you gonna come down to our show?" I was like, "You know what? It's not that far of a drive." That guy is drinking a beer.
You want one?
I do want one.
Hey, get him a beer.
Somebody get me a beer.
Get him a beer.
Like,
Are you 21?
No.
Get him a beer. Get him a beer.
Here, I'll give you money.
Oh, okay, we're getting a beer for the Blue Turbo. We're getting him a beer.
Hey, you know what's funny though? It's okay. So I was telling you earlier, I've been on my weight loss journey.
Yeah.
I've been dieting.
Can you tell him about that? Yeah.
So I don't even drink beer, but you know what? That beer looks so good. I wasn't like gonna just go take his beer, but I figured I'll get my own beer.
Hey, I'm
gonna
a
have a beer.
No, it's funny. It's like I'm a Blue Ranger, and you just walk away.
Give me your beer.
So you were a child when you did this. How old were you when you were the Blue Ranger?
When I first started doing the movie Power Rangers Turbo, I was 11, turning 12.
And when you started doing the series?
I was 12, turning 13.
And so what was that for you, like a kid, being in this big thing? Because you were a fan of Power Rangers, right?
Yeah, it was pretty iconic because I was a child actor growing up doing film after film after film. It was something that was just normal for me. When I got approached to do Power Rangers, I was doing an independent film like I was telling you earlier, and I was just messing around one day because I'm a martial artist. I'm a 4th degree black belt now. I was a black belt at 12 years old. I had my first degree. I was messing around on set one day just throwing kicks and punches and doing flips and stuff like that. And the director of that film was the producer of Power Rangers. And I think something went off in his head where he's like, wow, that kid's a great martial artist. I wonder if we get him to be a Power Ranger, other kids can relate. So they literally created that role around me and my martial arts that day. Next thing I knew, I was at a table reading for Power Rangers.
Wow.
I was in set working with all the Power Rangers, living the dream.
Were you thinking like, this is it? This was it.
This was it. That's all I kept thinking every single day, and I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Kept pinching myself to see if I was waking up from a dream, and it was real. I got to hang out with Jason David Frank and Amy Jo Johnson.
That must be a dream, man.
Austin St. John and Walter Jones, and I got to meet everybody from Mighty Morphin, and it was just a dream come true because I was such a huge fan before.
Now coming back to that, you met all the cast. You were a big fan of this because I assume you were a big fan of like Mighty Morphin and stuff.
Yeah, I got to actually come over here and zoom in. That's Amy Jo, Jason Frank, and Austin St. John, Steve Cardenas, and Nikia Breeze. That's all from Power Rangers Turbo, the movie.
Right.
So I got to work with all of them in the movie.
Right. So do you keep?
Bulk and Skull.
That's right, Bulk and Skull. Yeah. Do you keep in touch with any of them at all? You still talk to them?
Absolutely. We travel. We do Comic Cons all around the world now. So I get to hang out with them. I talk to Jason Frank every single day.
You want to hook it up with Jason?
What do you want?
I just want to, when we meet him, do this.
Get out to one of the Comic Cons.
Dude, I'm totally down to go. I'm a full-time student. That's the problem. So.
Hey man, I heard that. I mean, it's just a matter of time and place for everything. Eventually, you'll probably get a chance to meet him, just like you get to meet me today.
Right, and I never thought I'd meet a Ranger.
Exactly.
And it's just an honor meeting you, Michael,
Tracy,
all you guys, man. You guys made part of my childhood, and it's really a pleasure to meet the people who really like. As a kid, I was doing the moves.
We appreciate it, and that's why we do these Comic Cons.
Yeah,
that's why we come out. We want to meet our fans.
So, as you know, one of your co-stars, Red Ranger for Turbo, and Jason David, they were in a Forever Red episode.
Right.
And so I was going to ask you, as I told Michael, would you totally be down for a Blue episode?
We've been trying to petition this for years.
Now, can I tell you what I told him? I suggested this title, Always Blue.
Always Blue. It has to stay forever blue, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Michael liked the idea.
It's a great idea, don't get me wrong, but I mean, at the same time, Forever Red, everyone's like, oh my God, it's all the Red Rangers. So they need to do a Forever Blue. And then the Green Rangers will get all mad and be like, we need a Forever Green.
Well, there's not always Green Rangers.
Exactly, so that's what I'm saying. But originally, in the Mighty Morphin series, it was certain colors that transitioned into later series that were the same, that kept the same algorithm, basically.
It was black or green?
It was black, green, red, yellow, pink. Then they started changing it and stuff. But my thing for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the one thing that I really appreciated is that I was still part of that whole Zordon era. Yeah. Power Rangers to me was Zordon, the Communicators, the Power Chamber, Alpha, and then they started changing all that, and that's, me too, and that's what started making me lose interest, and I know a lot of fans relate, and they're like, oh, I lost interest. This Zordon era was the Zordon era.
Yeah, after
that, there was no more, so.
There were some good eras.
It definitely needs to be Forever Blue.
Okay, for sure. I thought
And me and Mike definitely need to go back.
yeah, because I pissed the Always Blue because I feel like Forever Red should be its own title, and then it
Yeah.
should be Always Blue.
Yeah.
And then maybe something yellow.
Yeah.
Because there's always a Yellow Ranger, whether it's male or female.
If it ain't mellow, yellow, let it yellow, or what? If it ain't yellow, let it mellow.
No, mellow yellow.
Mellow yellow.
So, but yeah, dude, Power Rangers gone crazy now. And you guys were simple. You know, you got morphers on your arm. It's very simplistic.
Yeah.
Now these like got morphers that you can't fit in your back pocket. Like these guys.
I don't even understand it. I don't even watch it.
Right, me neither.
My
like,
son's all into it. He's 5, so I'm like trying to get him to watch the original Mighty Morphin and stuff and Turbo. He's not even into it.
Do you ever tell him like Daddy was a blue or
Oh,
Power
he
Ranger?
knows. He knows. Every day before school, it's like, Dad, can I wear your helmet to school? Can I wear your communicator? Can I wear your helmet? This and that. I'm like, no.
Ah, come on, man.
He tries.
He's your kid.
I put it on for him sometimes.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
We dress up like last Halloween.
We brought him a beer.
On. Cheers. What is this? Is this for the YouTube channel?
Yeah. This is for Split Thought. So I was telling Michael.
I have a YouTube channel, BlakeFoster.tube.
Follow him. I was gonna ask you at the end, but I'll ask you now. You ever had a split thought?
What's that?
So a split thought, Michael told us that when he had a split thought, he had a decision between should I risk it all for this one decision or go the easy way for this one decision. He risked it all for that one decision and ended up paying it off.
Yeah.
So that split thought decision made it.
I think as a martial artist, I always act on impulse. So whatever the situation occurs to me, whatever is in transcending in that moment is what I go with. I don't ever second guess things.
You don't ever like think.
I don't ever have a split decision, basically.
We have a man that doesn't have split thoughts. That's rare, man.
Yeah. I mean, I always act on, like I said, impulse. And if I feel right about a situation or if I feel right about something, there's no need to second guess it. If you have all your eggs in one basket and that basket drops, what happens?
All your eggs break.
All your eggs break. So I guess that's where it comes back into play with like split decisions and stuff. Because yeah, I could have a split decision, but I'd rather just go based off of what I know in that moment.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. I mean, some people, like to think before they go into something.
Right.
Like.
Always
yeah.
good to think about it, but like, how long do you have to honestly think about it?
Right.
I've been okay. So after Power Rangers and stuff, I wanted to be a normal kid. I got into sales. I got into phone sales, and I was making a lot of money in it. And I always told my clients, like, look, you could either be an impulsive buyer and just buy because you're at that moment and you want to buy, or you can think about it. There's nothing wrong with thinking about it, right? There's nothing wrong with it. Same thing with weight loss for me. I was at a point in my life where I was like, okay, I'm 285 pounds. If I don't make a decision now and start changing the way I eat, I'm going to just continue to grow and get fatter and fatter and fatter.
Right.
So there's no waiting. It's like, do it now and reap the benefits later in life.
That's a story, man. That's inspiring to.
Yeah.
Because you did this whole weight loss thing, and now
Yeah.
look at you, man. You're all bulked up.
Yeah.
You can move your chest like some people. I wish I could do that, man. I've actually been hitting the gym for a month now. I'm trying
Good.
to like become a better version of myself.
One thing that I have realized, people can say, oh, I work out every single day.
It's the diet.
It's the diet. You have to eat clean.
I cut bread.
And it's very good. And soda.
We'll
Soda.
work on that.
Okay, so look, let me tell you.
Diet.
Let me tell you a little bit about
I'll have a soda once in a while.
Bread and sugar, what it does to your body is it stores. So if you drink a soda, that sugar is going to turn to fat and it's just going to sit on you. And it's going to store there. You're not going to be able to get rid of it like that. Most people, what they do is they're like, oh, I'm eating clean. And then they don't eat clean for 30, 60, 120 days and they don't see results. And they're like, oh, I'm going to have a cheat day. Oh, that cheat day turns into a cheat week. Oh, I'm going to have a cheat month. And then you just get back into that normal routine where you're constantly eating bad.
Discipline.
Yeah, and that's why martial arts also plays a big factor.
Blooper. So, would you be down to come back as Power Ranger?
I would be absolutely honored to come back as a Power Ranger. The last thing that everyone heard Justin say before they went off into space is, if you ever need me, I'm always here. So at some point, the production has to be like, wow, that kid's a grown-up adult now. He's a martial artist, and he was an iconic character. Let's bring him back. So
For sure.
That's all I can say about it.
You were literally what every kid dreams of, a kid being a Power Ranger.
Absolutely.
And, many kids, and as me and my buddy who I asked you to do a video for, are inspired from. It's crazy. How do you feel when people actually come up to you and say, you inspired me to do this, or you're my favorite Ranger and stuff?
I mean, I just go back to my martial arts background. With everything that I do, there has to be some type of foundation, some type of balance, some type of structure for myself. And whether it's giving back to the community and doing charity or coming to a Comic-Con and meeting my fans, I always try to give back to any way I can.
That's always cool, man.
Yeah.
And being a Blue Ranger and all, and always seeing these fans going to different cons. Do you ever get any like weird fans?
All the time. We always have weird fans.
Is there any stories you can tell?
I mean, you meet weird people throughout your life, and you know if they're weird or not. And you just have to embrace it. It's not something that they were. That's how they were born. So we don't ever make fun of them or bully them. I actually work part with my buddy Mark Anthony, and we do an anti-bullying campaign. And I go to schools and I talk about bullying because one thing as a kid growing up, being a kid Power Ranger, a lot of kids didn't like that. They thought it was corny, so they would pick on me. They would bully me. So I'm so anti against all of that stuff. So that's just, it just falls back on being a role model at some point.
That's awesome.
So.
And some people some people didn't like Turbo. You get backlash for Turbo. Like, it was the worst out of all of them.
I go in and I just start trolling then. So now that I'm like super active on social media, if someone's bashing me, I'll go in and I'll be like, dude, you're jealous.
Yeah, dude.
I was laughing all the way to the bank.
Dude, yeah,
and then people respect me more for that. Now they're like, you know what? Blake Foster's actually a cool guy.
Yeah, you're like the Hayden Christensen of Power Rangers.
Yeah, why are you gonna hate on a kid that was a Power Ranger? Just because you wanted to be a Power Ranger?
Yeah, dude. Like, first of all, it's a role. It's a job.
Yeah, it was my job.
Yeah.
I had no choice.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, hey, you could be the Red Ranger if you want.
Yeah. And
you're stuck as the blue.
Yeah.
With long hair.
I take it.
That mushroom cut.
Yeah. Yeah. Was that haircut your choice?
You know what? Actually, that was my mom's choice. That got me a lot of roles, actually. If you look back on my childhood career, even all the way back to like Casper Meets Wendy, I had the bowl cut. I had the bowl cut because that's what at that time was working. Back in the day, there was a show called Home Improvement with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. And he had that same haircut. Justin Bieber had that haircut.
Because you look like one of the Goonies.
Yeah, Goonies had that haircut.
Yeah.
So I think that's where it came from. And as a kid actor, if I went in with long hair and they didn't like it, makeup or hair, they could have cut the hair.
Right.
So I think it worked for me as a kid.
It definitely did. It's very iconic. Everyone knows you as the...
Cheers to the mushroom top.
To the mushroom top. You must get a lot of babes, being the man you are. But you're...
I'm married now.
You are married, but...
I did get a lot of babes.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would love to switch a day with Blake.
Yeah, and I'm in the state of California where everything's legal out there.
Yeah, sorry, I'm very I don't care. I ask whatever I want.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
But yeah, dude. So I bet you get a lot of babes. You get a lot of fans out there. So besides going to Morphicons as every Power Ranger goes to, what else do you do? Like, you're active. I heard you got your own dojo and everything.
I have a karate studio up in Chatsworth that I teach martial arts at Monday through Thursday. I'm a dad of 2. I have a newborn at home. She's 5 months old. I have a boy and a girl. So I'm fully busy, and then I do Comic Cons, I do my anti-bullying campaign, I do my charity events, and I stay active. I'm busy every single day. And I'm a social media influencer, so I have to be out on social media at all times. My girl's always telling me, get off of your phone. It's like, I can't. I got to be on.
You got fans, dude.
I got fans. I got to keep that engagement level high, so I'm relevant, So I stay relevant in this world because you get off for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're gone. People are like, who's that guy?
Yeah, right. I get you. But I mean, you're the Blue Turbo Ranger, man. Like, I haven't heard for you. No, yeah. You're set for cons for life, man. Like, you'll be in cons invited.
Bud Light?
Is that
Bud Light? Figured.
Is that what you wanted?
Nah, I don't care. I haven't had a beer in over 4 months. So
we got him his first beer in 4 months.
Drink that so slow. I was gonna be here for the next 3 hours.
You're gonna drink it all warm when it's all soggy and disgusting.
That's fine.
Well, it's really nice talking to you, man. And I wanted to meet all the Power Rangers. I was really excited to come out here and meet you guys. I can't wait to meet more Rangers if I can in the future.
Absolutely.
And like I said, thank you for what you did, man, and what you do now.
What's your channel's name?
Split Thought.
All right, so Split Thought. All you split thoughters out there, split decisioners out there, don't split decision on this. Follow me on Instagram at Blake A. Foster.
Please do.
Follow me on YouTube at BlakeFoster.tube. Follow me on Facebook at Blake Anthony Foster. Yes!
You're verified on Instagram, dude.
Yeah, I know. I got my blue check mark.
You should follow Split Thought on Instagram too.
Okay, let's do it.
And follow me.
Let's do it.
Dude, a Power Ranger's gonna follow me on Instagram. You know how many babes I'm gonna get? A Power Ranger follows me. Oh my God, this is. Thank you, bro.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Oh wait, can we do the morph one more time? Is that possible?
One more time.
All right, we're morph.
All right. I'll go slow the first time. Okay. We'll go slow the first time.
So,
all right, so we're gonna go shift into turbo. We're gonna go here, turn it to the right like a steering wheel, back X, and then you go out, and then you go in. Okay. All right, ready? Shift into turbo.
oh, okay. So it's
Shift into turbo.
Oh, okay.
One more time. Shift into turbo. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
We got it. Yeah.
Thanks, homie. Thank you so much,
Thanks, guys.
It was awesome.